All right, gentlemen, we've got one more booking before Survivor Series. And after Survivor Series, the Rumble is upon us. Canada's with me.
Yes, sir.
And Cheek is also with me.
As always.
And we're going to dive right in. This is big time here. We've had a lot of roster movement after Fastlane. We've got a booking session to get used to our new world. And Cheek's going to kick us off on the path to Survivor Series. The last step on the path to Survivor Series.
Kick us off, indeed. Do we think for my commissioner, or for one of my promises to Cody Rhodes, this having a match against Andre will count if it's tag?
Yes.
Or does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything, you can do triple threat, fatal four-way, tag, as long as it's against Andre.
Yeah. We like that. So that will be checked off. And I think I completed, Roman Reigns can wrestle again, so that's fun. Injury Rehab 3. Ensure that your least popular bruiser is in a match. Done.
That's big right now, too, because, as a reminder for everybody, if one of our superstars is injured, when Survivor Series ends, anybody that's injured can't compete in the Rumble. So having a rehab for the next, 3 weeks
Those are big.
is big.
How big?
Bigger than Triton.
I do declare.
We
Imagine
do
Triton
declare.
wins the Rumble.
King Booker and Triton as a tag team.
No.
I mean, Cheek almost had a surprise Rumble winner in season 1. Just saying, Triton could do it.
Dude, if he would have won.
The Red Monsoon. That would have been the first merch drop of CodyVerse. I'd have been like, we got to get Red Monsoon Rumble shirts.
You're right. Well, I don't know if Triton and King Booker, what would their tag name be? Like the Royal Family?
Yeah, I feel like some sort of
I don't know.
something. It would have to be Royal something. Or like the King's Court or some shit like that.
I love it.
The Round Table.
I'm gonna risk it with Muhammad Ali. His stamina is starting to wane, but I have a lot of cards that can help out with stamina. I have injury rehab cards on the way, so I'm not too worried as we limp towards the WrestleMania finish line.
We're limping.
United Limp.
Limping and pimping. Let's see if, gosh, I guess I'll just keep this going as well. All right. So this is level 3. This is level 4. This is a big time. Just to ensure my curve, I will put the tag titles on the line. Trident Stardust, level 3, but I don't think that's my proper curve. I think this match right here will go above Stark and Stratton.
Will go beyond.
I think.
It should be a solid card all around, though.
Yeah, this is a pretty decent show for like a random week where we're trying to get to Survivor Series. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And then Stone Cold is gonna cut a promo. And then let's have Good Times Grimes do something for us. Let's see if we can get him a little more pop as well. And then, oh gosh. She got 84 stamina, so I guess I can trot her out. And see if she... what should we do with Rhea Ripley? Should we be an advertising queen? I don't know if I want to drop 12 G's on this charity promo, but it might be worth it just to see if we can scoop up some extra fans. And then as far as assets go, we don't really have an option for anything. Did I see a 3 commercial ads? I don't know if I want to do an email campaign though right now. Alright. Power cards.
Power cards.
33,000 for a week. Gosh. These are all good. I think I'm gonna need this card after this week. All superstars get 15 stamina. So,
You got health up the wazoo.
but yeah, I mean, I got injury rehab 1, injury rehab 2, health spa 2. So, like I said, I have cards to help. But what also might help is the addition.
I love that we make more money week to week, so we can just be responsible.
Ooh. Will Bray Wyatt. The Fiend.
Maddie, Dakota, who gets a perk the second you have her. Drew McIntyre. Damon Uso. Eric.
Oh, Damon Uso.
Nathan Frazier.
Nathan Frazier.
Couple season
Well,
one
well,
legends
well.
there.
Man, I don't. Look at all that stamina Bray Wyatt had. 87.
Wow.
I like.
That's-
But Nathan Frazier has a good price tag on him.
He does. He does have a good price tag.
79 stamina, a little less than.
I like McIntyre's pop, but I don't like his price.
It's a very expensive price.
It is. And we got a new perk we can put on Dakota Kai if we add her. Man.
You gotta choose a second class for it right away. And then Damon Uso.
I think I don't have a ton of money, so as much as I would love to spend and get one of these guys, I think I'm just gonna get Nathan Frazier
Yeah.
as a good depth play. He's got good stamina. He can help out. 62,000 for the year. Let's do
Oh,
it.
boom. That's
right.
nice too. Now that we're on the back end, some of these we can just lock up for the end of the year, not to negotiate. Oh my!
Oh.
Chuck McWagon.
Chuck McWagon gets scooped up. He was hanging out for too long.
He was, honestly.
And him and that beautiful mustache
That was nice.
is coming to bless
If I had the
WCW.
ability to do a curly stash, I would.
What do you think his finisher is? The
I feel like it's a last ride. It's called the mustache ride.
the last ride. Gross. All right,
I'm
so
saying he has a super kick. I think he's the Shawn Michael
Ooh.
Sweet Chin music.
wait. I'm sure your least popular bruiser. Oh no, did I sign another bruiser now?
It might be Chuck McWagon.
Oh my god.
It has to be. Let's see.
It is.
Yes, it is, baby.
Get him in there.
Get him
Cool,
in
twist-
there.
Who are we taking out?
AJ Hawk had the least. So I
Oh
guess-
yeah, we would
Yeah.
just swap. Okay.
AJ can become Chuck.
Alright. Dang it.
AJ can become.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. There we go.
There
Alright,
it
we
is.
brought it home. Good lord. Alright, so that's fulfilled.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have our journal thing fulfilled. I only got 40,000 left. I might as
my.
well. I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna.
Oh my.
Let's see. I can get both
Prioritize
of
the
these
order,
cards,
You got.
or I can get this.
Well,
You gotta
hold
fill
on.
out 17
So,
grand.
yeah, you would not be able to get both because.
Oh, I forgot
yeah,
my
the
show cost. I did not factor in that.
I understand why it's like that, but sometimes I hate it. Like you have to remind yourself.
That helps a little bit. So now we got.
Yeah,
Now
you
you.
go.
Now I can get
want
this one. Yeah.
Ooh, what is it gonna be?
I'm gonna just
Well,
go.
you don't need health spot one. You have two. You have 2 threes.
Right. I think taking a week off of somebody's injury time is gonna be more beneficial than. So we're gonna spend that. And we skate by on the skin of our teeth. Pretty good show, all things considered, for like, what is this, week 3 out of 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for the
not bad. Let's turn it over to
Oh, that's a lot of
Ooh,
equals.
BT.
Oh, those. Okay. So, Sassy Molassie, we signed her with the intent of, same with Josie Jane. We signed them last week with the intention of having them job out in a tag team match against a couple of the existing female stars. So I do not need to renew either of those. So sorry to you both. Logan Paul, good thing you didn't screw me on that. I promise keep this up. We'll probably stay at ECW. Feels like I'm on a roll. He has been on a roll.
He's on a roll.
He is not lying. All right, so we've got Kane wanting to team with Gunther, which actually sounds pretty badass.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
stout tandem.
that's fine. Now,
It's no Andre and Roman Reigns, but you know.
So Kane and Gunther will team up. I got 3 weeks for that, and I think I've got 2 weeks left to give Kane his title match. CM Punk's contract is up. 5 weeks for 103. Excuse me.
Just lock them up.
It's
just
tempting. I'm trying to think. I know I want to book a cage match this week, but I would still be fine.
Wouldn't it just put your mind at ease knowing he's just locked up?
Yeah. Just lock him up.
Ooh. Ooh, he's not too happy.
I know. I wouldn't need to either.
Shoosh.
I've been loving it.
And then Chad Gable, he's cheaper. We're gonna lock him up. I've got a couple ideas for him for the home stretch.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so Ridge Holland
match?
has to fight Tony D'Angelo this week, which is going to happen because we're blowing off that tag feud. Kane will partner with Gunther. That's not going to be this new week because he wants... Ooh, okay. I had this thought. This is going to sound weird. There's no way to say this without sounding weird. I was thinking about this in the shower. That I was... So, in my... Like, if you watched the last episode, you know this. If you haven't watched it, playlist in the description. Make sure you're always caught up. And then, you know, subscribe to the channel, like the videos and all that good stuff. I just mentally defaulted to doing that Logan Paul thing, and I backed out of it. And then I was like, was it actually for the world title, or was it for the TV title? So I did want to check that. It is a TV title, so the Logan Paul CM Punk thing. So it's a good thing I didn't do the world title match, because I would have pissed him off for no reason. And then started to do a TV title match. So this is going to be a bit chaotic because I think, what's my commissioner gold? Most popular male. Oh, that's a good card. So that would, I mean, I don't think I can do that. Logan Paul, Tony D'Angelo. So we are not going to get that card, which stinks.
What was the card reward? Sorry.
To the moon.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's always a fun one to have.
It's worth it.
So the thing with Tony D'Angelo is there's a chance he gets hurt. If he gets hurt, I'm breaking the promise to Kane about the TV title match. But if I do the promise of him and Gunther next week, I feel like I might cancel that out. Hopefully Tony just stays healthy, but it's going to be hard for him to survive both of those matches. So we will play that by ear. I feel like I will probably snag up all 3 of those, actually. So I always want to check. So Network Special. Depending what I throw together, I might use Network Special this week. I am going to... I earned this last week, Kanda. It's only because you're in first. I'm a veto star.
Nice.
Ooh.
And then let's go ahead and just start throwing it together. So this is a #1 contenders match. It's going to be a steel cage. That way the feud ends. I highly think that Ridge and or Tony are going to get injured in this contest. This will fulfill Ridge's promise. This will clear this feud. The winner faces Uncle Rico at Survivor Series, assuming the winner isn't still injured by the time Survivor Series gets here. Then we're gonna give CM Punk a jobber match, and we're gonna do a women's tag team jobber match. So we're gonna go ahead and get Josie and Sassy. I don't remember if I can GM interfere on a tag. We're about to find out. And we are gonna have her face Wendy Chu, who's upset. Bailey's upset because she's dead.
Aw.
And Becky, because they have the stamina.
Becky?
Can't do it. Okay. So we're gonna specifically help Wendy. I assume they both get the lift from it. Then I also think I'm gonna have Logan Paul fight Joaquin Wilde, who's been injured for ages. And we're gonna do a GM interference here. And I'm gonna buy another match going. Ooh, okay. I probably knew this and forgot. So we're gonna wait on that. That also wasn't what I meant to do. I meant to do CM Punk anyway. Because I was gonna give CM Punk the lift of morale. So I might actually prioritize CM Punk getting the morale lift. So we're gonna go like that. We're actually gonna remove it here. We're just gonna give a triple threat of those three and hope Wendy wins. Okay, main event. I think we might have a bit of a schmoz here in the main. So Giovanni Vinci and Uncle Howdy are level 3, and Ricochet's with Butch, Julius Creed, and Ludwig Kaiser. They're too low. Trick is low. Stamina is horrendous, so we're actually not going to do too much of a schmoz here. We are going to insert... Actually... Sorry, I'm all over the place. We're going to give Kane his tag match this week. Just because we've got the ability to do it.
Kane and Gunther.
And we're going to let them face the tag champs.
Wow.
Do I put them
Belt
on the line?
Yeah.
Put
I
'em
think
on
I
the
put them on the
line.
line. We got the #1 contender match for the tag titles. And it's like a little mini tournament. I think because of the rivalry in the cage, the non-title match still does better. But yeah, we're going to say the winners of the 2 tag matches fight at Survivor Series. And then if Tony D'Angelo gets hurt, Kane will be upset that he didn't get his TV title match, but we did do this for him, so hopefully it works out. Call out side of things, I want to get Chad Gable and Brooks Jensen to level 4. It's like a weird domino effect. So obviously, if the Brawl and Brutes win this match, then Brooks and Chad can finish their rivalry at Survivor Series. If the New Necklace Gang win this match, then Chad Gable and Brooks Jensen might be a steel cage next week or after Survivor Series. Then we are going to do a charity promo. We've got the boost on the ladies. We're going to give the promo slot. I know she doesn't have the stamina, but she's pissed. So I don't want to not have her on the show. If I have a health spa, do I have a health spa actually? I can buy one.
You're buying 2.
Yeah, and then I could buy both those injury rehabs, which I'll probably do as well. So I'm going to buy this. This might be me just making this up in my head. I feel like you get a little bit of a morale boost by giving someone a health spa as well. Because they're like, hey, thanks for finally letting me breathe.
Oh, I get one.
There it is. Yeah, so she went from pissed to neutral. So that works out. Okay, so back here, we're going to go advertising. So Becky's super happy. So if I give her a week off, I'm not too worried. So I'm going to let Tegan Knox do an advertising. And I'm going to let Xia Li do an advertising, or charity. I'm going to do charity here, advertising here. And I think that is what we're going to rock this week.
The Rock.
Asset-wise, seeing cheek look, so we're one asset away from potentially one of these. We're forever away if we want to get the Coliseum.
Oof.
Whew.
That's
Now.
a season 3.
That
Right?
would be,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, I might do that later. I'm debating if I want to do network special this week or hold. I'm gonna go ahead and grab both of these. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna have injury rehabs later. And right now, Brutus Creed of the Creed Brothers is out for 2 weeks. So if I don't get new people hurt, I can use it on him. But otherwise, more than likely, I'll probably use it towards the existing tag team division that's already cooking. And now I just kind of feel like being greedy.
Greedy.
Oh, it's so hard not to do it.
Ooh, come on.
I want to double check how many. I'm really close to this. Yeah, 3.
You
So
want
if
to
I-
trade for Chuck McWagon?
We might have to have some talks. I know how bad my stamina is, and just in case you haven't been looking at up these matches, like people that are below 40 are at a threat to be injured in their next match. So we got Logan 1, Tony 2, Eddie 3, Trick 4, Ridge 5, Creed 6. Howdy will be below it after this week 7, Ludwig Kaiser 8, Chad Gable's close, Tegan Knox 9, Ricochet's gonna be below it 10. Like, I have a ton of people, but everybody is one wrong match from being injured. And we're kind of at the point where we got to do stipulation matches that can keep up with each other, too. So I'm going to do a level 15
Ooh, buddy.
male search. I just want,
Oh my god.
just want to check here. If I were to go here and remove this.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Let's roll the dice for Paragon J. Pierce.
I was trying to see if I could do 2 searches or if I just go 1 to the wall search. Now, my show cost is up there, though, so I probably can't do this week, actually.
Go to the wall since you didn't go to the moon with your show card.
I actually think with the steel cage, I'm not going to be able to do this because the search would, even a 15,000, I don't think I'd be able to get the person. So I'm actually not going to do it. I want to do it because I need bodies, but I'm going to have to pump that to
Come
next
on,
week.
just release somebody you don't want.
No. All right, there we go. We're thriving, surviving, sending it
If
to
you
SmackDown.
call it surviving.
Okay, see, here's what happened. When I was watching Fastlane, Vroom Vroom Fastlane, I remember Damian Priest's ass, and then I thought to myself, well, we already recorded the next 2 weeks, and I definitely didn't
Oh, him and Botch.
do that. Yeah, but luckily he's smiling with teeth, so this might just get him.
Yeah, he'll
down
just be
to
like,
good.
like he just, the teeth go away.
Yeah, the teeth go
Oh,
away.
I thought I
It's
could
okay.
trust you. Aw.
Aw, you should know better. Okay, we gotta wait. Austin Connor says, I got a proposition for you. How about you have
Dude,
my
fuck
back?
yeah.
And I say, you got yourself
Hell
a
yeah.
partner. And holla, holla, holla. Hey there, Xavier. I've been watching the progress of SmackDown this season. Personally, I can't understand why anyone would watch SmackDown over Raw. He's literally calling me let down. He's literally calling me
Dang,
let down.
Imagine.
Imagine. No accounting for taste, I guess. Anyways, best of luck being at the top of the podium by the end of the season. Best of luck. Oh, I expect. I literally had like dyslexia there and put best of luck
I
earlier.
get it. I've been there.
Okay, most popular available female.
Ooh, get
Face
schooled.
deal.
That's pretty good.
Okay, let's see who that is. Well, it's obviously somebody like Trixie versus
I think you went
Indy.
backwards. I think
Oh.
you're on stamina the first search.
Wait, so how does that work? Can I
So
pick
it'd
my
be-
most like,
it'd
can I do
be-
this?
Yeah, because I think Raquel is the most popular face. No?
Oh, it has to just be the most. Okay, so it's gonna be Indy versus Sally.
No, Raquel.
Who?
I think. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Raquel's got 59.
There
Sally
it
was
is.
like 40. You might have been looking at stamina, not pop.
No. Is it because of the belt? I'm looking at popularity. 59 popularity, 46 popularity. That's 46 is lower. 45 is actually lower.
Do you want
Am
the
I?
most? I think you're drunk. Most popular
Popular.
female face and heel to fight each other. Those are the two most popular. Facing
How do you figure?
the most popular?
Oh, I gotta go to bed after this. I'm going
2 shots of vodka.
to bed after this.
That was crazy.
Are you
You
good?
good? Like that was intense. Did you have a stroke?
I did because I thought for some reason it was the least pop. Yeah, whatever. We're good.
That was crazy.
Not a crazy letdown.
That was Canadian math right there.
We got there though.
That is not what I
Teddy,
wanted to do.
Teddy got to you, dude.
He
That's
did.
fair. Yeah,
That's what
Teddy's
it is.
in his head a little bit.
Okay, hold on. You know who else got to me?
Uh-oh.
Cody got to me with he's going to get rid of Kevin Owens next week. Vito Star is my most popular. So Kevin Owens is going to be missing next week.
Make sure you use a bunch of power cards. Yes. Use them on Cody.
I use
I
my...
forgot you fucking had that.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Although can't block GM cards and cannot be used in week 25. So interestingly enough,
Fuck.
we are going to use it.
Touche.
The best
I-
option.
Ooh.
I do
Is defense,
genuinely
baby.
love that card though. That's a cool
And
card.
Cody made the mistake because if I booked first this week, then I wouldn't have been able to have a chance to use that.
Haha.
That's okay. Haha.
Ah,
Shasha. I don't think. Oh, what do we got here? GM interference. Oh, to get a fixed match, those are always good. I barely at this point we don't really need an ambulance because we just get another ambulance. That's like a lot of injuries to deal with. I kind of like that one, and
that's
Book
the
5
different
goes with-
gimmick matches.
right. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. Alexa Bliss, the advertising queen, can either become a fighter or a specialist. And I think right now where we're at, specialist is the better choice. So we're going to do that. Nobody else. We're also going to book Omos and Kevin Owens because I think we can. No, we can't. Damn it. I do need a tag match. I could give... Oh, Paragon J. Pierce. He might need a partner.
Paragon needs a
Or how
partner.
about
Who wants to be my friend?
we can do this versus Boston Connor, and I might have to sign somebody. I'm gonna put Angel in there right now, but we are gonna go look at a signing.
Fuck
I can either take someone like LC12.
yeah.
Ooh.
I like how he's level 4 and we've just all shit on him the whole time.
Yeah.
We just book him
Rich
for
here's Orikawa. He's here,
he makes me
he's
think
out
of
here.
the guy from Walking Dead, Daryl or whatever. I think it's
Durl.
but I think I kind of like we looked at Renown and we found The Rock.
That was.
So-
I still can't get over that.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at who's renowned. Okay.
Ooh,
Ooh, buddy.
Oh,
Tavy
buddy.
Adonis, Andre Chase, throw him up.
I'm gonna go ahead and look
Ooh, double down.
again.
Mela is Monday. Zelina Vega, owner of the Chancla.
Okay, we're looking, we're cooking.
Viv Wilson. I was gonna say do another search, but you wouldn't have this now. So I was gonna say you might get Elton Prince as well.
We're just gonna have to look for an established star.
Ooh, Austin Theory.
Austin Theory.
Austin Theory might be it.
Joe
Joe
Coffey, the
Coffey's up
Coffey
there
brothers.
too. I'm basically looking at who is going to team with Boston Connor here. I could just. I feel like I might as well go Joe. Although I do like Orikawa. I do like Alcatraz's.
What do you like about Orikawa
His price tag, his stamina,
and his
the way that
charisma?
and the way that he's standing and looking at me.
Yeah.
I really like
It
that.
is kind
I
of
don't-
seductive.
I don't
I
like the
think-
cut of his jib.
You know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna sign Rich, and we are.
Wow.
Oh, Gary Hattrick.
Was that a spite signing?
It might have
was
been.
Passion. Oh my.
Jerry Hattrick. I don't know, man. I might have to get Jerry Hattrick too.
Do
Page
it.
specialty, help you out when you're blowing off feuds.
Dude, jobbers are getting signed hot this episode.
They are. They are. We're all looking to save a little bit of cash. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign Coffee because we have this week, next week, and technically, no, I'd have to deal with him during. If I sign him for 4 weeks, he'd be available for the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
So that's what I'm gonna do, just to make sure we have another superstar ready to go for the Royal Rumble. To throw you guys off, you don't know who I'm gonna pick as my 10. And we're gonna change out Angel here. We are going to change him for either Jerry Hattrick or Rich. And I think it's gonna be Rich to get more popularity somehow. Looking pretty good. And I'm also gonna put the tag titles on the line like you two did.
Wow.
Let's go, baby. That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Everyone's got that tag team.
Yeah, we all need it.
Let's go.
Stamina, Dawkins and Orton are looking pretty good, but they're almost at level 4. I could save that for next week, but I'll put it in this week. And over on this side, we're gonna have go up against Macho
Oh,
Madness.
hell yeah.
And we're gonna try to get this feud popping so The Rock can be ready to rock at Survivor Series. We'll see what we can do there.
Just ride
know
rock with rock.
Yeah,
Ooh,
dude.
not a bad idea.
Throw a submission on that. The 2 feuds are gonna open this one. I think I'm gonna make this one a tables
Classic.
and
All right, you're going
over here.
heavy with the stips.
And remember, my shakeup card is that I regain a lot of stamina
Yes.
versus every call out, versus every sit, every bench. I don't know if benching.
Yeah, I think it was
Helps,
just +4 for all of it.
Right,
'Cause
right.
If they're not in a match, it's 4 more than normal.
I'm gonna have RVD self promo because I can get that to level. Ooh. Maybe I will do a call out with Rude. Although Rey Mysterio might be having a couple submission matches in the upcoming weeks here, boys.
Ooh,
Rey Mysterio's
submission
gonna call
now.
out Damian Priest. Just to kind of get everything up to level, I really want a couple level 4 feuds to blow off here to set me up. Whoever wins the Rumble, because I know it's going to be a superstar from SmackDown.
Whoa!
Ooh.
All right, this is looking pretty good to me. Me too. I also have 3, so next week I could get. I really wish I had that. Wait, is this the one? No. I wish I had social media ads, so I could have had special guest referee at Vroom Vroom Fastlane, where The Rock could have been our first special guest referee. Which is ironic because in SmackDown 1, he was
True.
the first to be a special guest referee against him. So, Best Friends Forever, what the hell is this? Choose an opposing brand, reduce 2 of their rivalries by 1 level. Why am I in first place? That's $55,000.
Ooh, 55,000, Charlie.
Reduce 2 of their rivalries by 1 level. Selected randomly. Cannot drop below level 1. And cannot be used a week before a pay-per-view. Or in
But
week
if you-
25.
I mean-
So if I buy this, I can use it right now.
That's true.
Tough. That is really tough. And I used one on Teddy last week. Cheek, do I do it?
I say.
You say yeah. I know you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's for
Damn.
that's for trying to hit me with a veto star. I get him in first, but there's consequences to every single action.
We love consequences.
Yeah, I do.
Paragon J. Pierce.
There we go. Pierce loves consequences. Okay, we're sending this one in 80,000, but we got to do it.
All right. Speaking of gotta do it, Post Malone and Muhammad Ali against The Undertaker and Wolfgang. We still do not have a nickname for this beautiful tandem.
This is
But-
true. We've recorded this before the episode dropped where the team has formed. So by Survivor Series, we'll be taking your suggestions.
Yeah.
Perchance. All right. Here we go. Let's get it on.
Oh yeah, baby.
They're so hot right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
the boxers, we'll call them.
Ooh, little Boston.
And Stone Cold says. That's all I got.
That's pretty good. 4 people liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to muster up Cody doing an impression of Stone Cold, and that maybe made it a little better
Yeah, I did.
than just trying to go right at the king, Stone Cold himself. All right, speaking of going at the king, 3 men are trying to go and get Triton. It was a rivalry. Will renew with Stardust, Booker T, and new signee Chuck McWagon potentially gonna get put over in this match. No.
Ooh, Booker T started rivalry with him though.
Oh, no.
Stardust is hurt for 4 weeks. All right, we'll manage this. Because Good Times Grimes is having slightly decent times. And Zoe Stark and Tiffany Stratton. Can they increase their rivalry, we hope? Come on, there it is.
Okay.
4 rivalry, all right, we like it. We like it so much, Rhea Ripley only loses 2 popularity while getting us a fat 12 stacks.
Mommy.
Hey, you don't talk about mommy like that, Daddy. When Cody Rhodes comes to the ring with Dusty Rhodes, we're gonna take down Andre and Roman. Andre did the big baby to me, Daddy. I'm gonna bend him, bounce him on my knee, just like I did my son Cody. And we're gonna show you how to do it right here. The Rhodes.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Let's go. All right. No, the rivalry. I think it's already maxed out. Or is it level 3? I don't know.
I think it's 4.
Whatever. Point is, great match, great show. Let's go. Speaking of great shows, you will not see one here.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because we go over to AI Raw. They're kicking it off. Charlotte Flair versus Io Sky. And Io Sky going to get the victory here. 3 stars. Up next, Drew Gulak for like the 32nd week in a row does a self-promo. I think he's like net +3 over those 32 weeks. So
that's pretty
congrats to him. MVP in LA Knight for also probably the 32nd time. And MVP gets the victory. And they restart their feud. 3 stars. Finn Balor says, I'm new. Hey, I'm not the same shit you've been watching all of season 2 on Raw, and the Raw fans don't like that. They want what's comfortable. Speaking of comfortable, Honky Tonk Man and Brandon Dart going up against John the Fish Herman and Lubas. He might be injured. He is. Yeah. 2-week injury for Lubas. 2.5 stars. Honky Tonk. Yeah, what's the real Cody? Pat McAfee calls out Joe Gacy on an excellent promo, getting the rivalry to level 2. And in the main event, non-title action, United States champion Karrion Kross trying to put Nick nosedive, trying to get him to nosedive through a table, and he does just that. 4 stars for Raw in the main event. Over on ECW, the tag division. So Kane came in, demanded a shot at the TV title. I thought it was the world title. Luckily, I didn't do a world title match last week. But then Gunther and Kane felt that they would make a good tag team. And I said, you know what? I'm hearing you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. And Uncle Rico haven't defended the titles in a bit because due to injury, our number 1 contender feud got held up. So the winner of Uncle Rico and the team of Kane and Gunther are going to be taking on the winner of Brawl and Brutes and New Necklace Gang, hopefully at Survivor Series. And we have new tag team champions. Kane and Gunther, 3 stars, take down the previously unbeatable Uncle Rico. Chad Gable comes to the ring and says, hey, Brooks, I just want to remind you of one thing. And then someone in the crowd goes, what was that? And then Chad Gable went, shoosh, to the fan. And he said, Brooks, I know you're caught up in your little tag team fiasco, but just know what Tony did to me. What Tony did to me at Fastlane, choking me out with the old necklace.
Hey, yo.
My frustration on that is going to be taken out on you. So watch your back. And the rivalry goes level 4. CM Punk, we lowballed him. So now we're going to, I guess, put on some gloves and lift his balls back up. Because we're going to interfere on his behalf and help him beat Joaquin Wilde. I didn't think about that. That overwrote the Logan Paul feud, so we'll have to build that back up. Unless, Power Card wants to hit that. Advertising for Tegan Knox did not go well despite a 5 promo skill. She gets $12,000 but loses 6 popularity. And then we had these two ladies signed. Initially, the idea was a GM interference for a tag, but then we made CM Punk upset, so we did GM interference for him. So Josie Jane and Sassy Molasses are here to hopefully lose to Wendy Chu. And they do just that, so hopefully Wendy Chu was happy that she wins the match. Charity promo for Xia Li. We'll take that. $67.50 on the fan count. I guess we should have just done charity with Tegan Knox as well. Tegan Knox's promo basically paid for the charity promo, I guess. You know, glass half full. But in the main event, does like that split screen, you know, you'd see watching the wrestling shows back today. Ridge Holland and Butch, they're firing each other up. Tony D'Angelo and Brooks Jensen, they open up. They've got these cases. You know, think like SpongeBob's jellyfish case, but they open them up, and there they are. Brand new necklaces. The new. Ooh. And coming up behind them, Channing Stacks Renzo puts an arm on each of their shoulders. He says, tonight, it's going to be my honor to sit back here and watch you two finally take down the Brawling Brutes. And then Survivor Series is going to take down Kane and Gunther's big dumb asses and become the new tag team champions, huh? The steel cage match begins. Winner gold, no!
Classic.
4.5 stars to close the rivalry. Nobody gets hurt somehow.
Hello.
But it is going to be the Brawling Brutes versus Kane and Gunther at Survivor Series. Brooks and Tony come up just short. They're devastated in the ring. Channing Stacks Renzo walks out. He's shaking his head. He lifts the men to their feet. They walk to the back as the copyright comes on the screen. Who knows what's next for NNG?
Wow.
Who knows what's up for SmackDown? We're opening up with Dawkins and Randy Orton. Extreme Rules to kick this one off. You're not watching ECW. You're watching SmackDown. Who gets this one? Going to take it up to level 4, hopefully. Randy Orton. Yes, he does. An amazing match. 4 stars. Kevin Owens calls out Omos yet again. He says, Omos, come down to the ring right now. I need to speak to you. And Omos doesn't even, there's nothing on the video screen, and he doesn't come out. He just says nothing. And Kevin Owens is getting upset at the disrespect Omos is showing him. He is our undisputed champion for over 1 year. He wants respect. And here, The Rock talking about challenges. The Rock comes out to challenge Macho Man, says he knows he needs to earn the respect of the Intercontinental Champion. Can he get a win over him tonight and hopefully kick off a rivalry in a submission match? Oh, Macho Man, and nothing happens. 42,000 wasted. Not even level 1, not a level 2. But Macho Man puts him in a chokehold and chokes out The Rock.
Hey,
Damn. RVD says he's the whole damn show. One guy goes, yeah, you are. So, tag team titles are on the line just like every other show except Raw, because Raw stinks. But Paragon, Jay Pierce, and Crystal, and Ty Smith, I'm here too. The Druid Ty Smith goes up against his former co-host. I guess they're all co-hosts on the PMS show. Boston Connor calls up his good buddy Rich Horikawa and says, I got a spot for you on tonight's SmackDown. We're going to become the tag team champions. And Paragon J. Pierce says, oh, no, you're not, because, oh my God, Boston Connor and Rich Kurinari, they get the victory. Let's go. Rey Mysterio calls out the bisexual Undertaker, and, you know, 2 former Intercontinental champions gonna go at it, ready for Survivor Series. But in the main event, Indy Hartwell came over from Raw, I think. Yes, came over from Raw because she used to be on WCW. That was last season. But came over from Raw this season with 100 stamina, became our women's champion, and has not relinquished it. Raquel Rodriguez says she wants a shot at the title before Survivor Series. She wants it tonight, and we're gonna give it to her.
Heyo.
And she comes out victorious in an amazing match, tables match. Absolutely power bombs Indy Hartwell. I guess it is pretty hard for Indy Hartwell to pick up Raquel Rodriguez and put her through a table. So Raquel, easy victory there. Kind of sewered our champion by making a tables match we'll take it.
All right, so to give the rundown here, 3 stars in the ECW opener. Kane and Gunther become your new tag team champions, upending Uncle Rico. CM Punk with Ted DiBiase in his corner takes down Joaquin Wilde. Starting a rivalry I didn't want to start. We'll handle that next week. Wendy Chu wins the triple threat. We expected, both of those matches to not rate well. It did what it had to do. Wendy Chu gets the win. Hopefully her morale goes up. CM Punk's morale will go up. And in the main event, unfortunately, the new Necklace Gang can't get it done. Ridge, Holland, and Butch will move on to that tag title match at Survivor Series. And on the cost side of things, Chad Gable calls out Brooks Jensen. And I believe that is one of the feuds that got hit because the call out worked, but it's marking level 3 right there. So I think that was one of them that dropped the level. For SmackDown, 4 stars in the opener. Randy Orton takes down Dawkins in an Extreme Rules match, rivalry up to level 4. Randy Savage makes The Rock submit, but no rivalry. 3 stars there for the Macho victory. New tag champs is Boston Connor and Rich Horikawa, and I was gonna compliment how well you said it, and then you butchered it, but without seeing the name. But then I realized I would also not remember how to say it without looking at the letters. So I get it. They take down Tiny Schmidt and Paragon J. Pierce. Level 4 feud now as Raquel Rodriguez gets the women's championship off of Indy Hartwell. A great 4-star match there, potentially building out something bigger. Kevin Owens, his frustrations continue with the lack of response from Omos. They're rivalry up level 2, and Rey Mysterio pushes his feud with Damian Priest up to level 2 as well. On WCW, tag division getting deep in a hurry. Muhammad Ali and Post Malone get a 3-star victory over Undertaker and Undertaker. Booker T wins the fatal 4-way match over Chuck McWagon, Triton, and Stardust. Stardust and Triton, rivalry to level 4. Booker T and Chuck McWagon, rivalry, level 1. Rivalry. The rivalry's at level 1, but Stardust is hooked for 4 weeks. 3 stars as Zoe Stark takes down Tiffany Stratton, pushing their rivalry there. I was afraid to say the word, to level 4. And in the main event, the Rhodes Crew takes down Giant Reign to hang on to the WCW Tag Team Championships in a 4-star affair. Finally, AI Raw, 3 stars, Io Sky over Charlotte Flair. 3 stars for MVP over LA Knight as they restart their feud again. And then John the Fish Herman and Loomis come up short against Honky Tonk Man and Brave the Dark. 2.5 stars, rivalry level 2. And Loomis is out for 2 weeks. Tables match, Karrion Kross closes out the show with a 4-star victory over Nick Nosedive. On the call side, Pat McAfee goes level 2 with Joe Gacy. Post-show reports a 117 for WCW. 45,000 fans. $209,000.
Oh, look at who works well as a team, baby.
Wow, because they're the same person.
Why would a team of twins not work really well together?
Imagine they're brothers.
Oh, man.
They're brothers.
They're brothers. That's awesome.
Oh, look at that top tweet, though. So who the hell is Chuck McWagon?
Not actually as bad as I was expecting, though. Badass cyborg for life. Became a fan. For Raw, it was a 110 rating score. They're going to bring in 38,000 fans and $121,000. ECW 103 rating score for us. We get 40,000 fans.
Ooh, Gunther and Kane.
And $146,000. Gunther and Kane work really well together. And I'm going to go, look, whenever the hell this video posts. Now, this one, Survivor Series, will probably be recorded before this one gets posted. But to the comments section, I'm going to need some team ideas for Gunther and Kane. Because I got nothing initially. Maybe I'll think about that in the shower, too, and come up with something. On SmackDown, 113 rating score, 40,000 fans, and $126,000, and a tag team chemistry discovered on SmackDown as well.
Hell yeah.
As Boston Connor and Rich Horikawa. There we go. Just got to look at the letters and pray. Form an incredible tag team. So our standings are coming after these because WCW is going to get Injury Rehab 3 for their commissioner goal. SmackDown will get Schooled 3 for their commissioner goal. I skipped mine due to stamina and other feuds. And there are the standings. Xavier Woods in SmackDown Canada's got a 29,000 fan lead over me. I'm up 22,000 on Cheek and Teddy. Doesn't really matter, but he's 80,000 behind third place. And we're going to Brooklyn.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Yikes.
It doesn't even show you.
Oh, it doesn't tell me. Okay. All right, so with Keen Wild, I guess I see where we stand now after that stunt you pulled during my match. If you want me out, just say it to my face next time. Sorry about that. Ricochet feels like the fall guy. Whatever my next match is, I want to win. I do have a fixed match, so if I want to take care of him, I can. And Kane's contract is up, but we got things going on for him. So
Cooking with Kane.
we are going to go ahead and lock Kane up the rest of the way since he's now a tag champion. We're going to go ahead, make sure he's good to go. And he's not going to get his television title match, but we've got him super happy now, so I'm not as worried about that. Primary solo champions rest for pre-match physio. True. And I don't have a women's champion, so all I got to do is rest Logan Paul.
Nice.
Talent scouts, I'm going to use those this week. Cage matches, I'm not going to do or chase that. TLC, I'm not going to do or chase that. So it's pretty much just use these talent scouts, get a boosty boy to do a bigger talent search later. Feud-wise, what other one did it hit? I think it hit Xia Li and Tegan Nox. I'm pretty sure they were level 3. So it hit my women's feud and then Brooks Jensen and Chad Gable because they were up to level 4. So perk, we're going to go with basic morale. We say the same thing with base power card. Unless you know it's going to be someone you're bringing back 100%. You're potentially just helping another brand. And Joaquin Wild wanted me to say it to his face. So Joaquin Wild, yeah, fired. Yeah, fired. Whoa. See ya. Once he got in that feud with Punk, I was already thinking about doing that to clear Punk. Especially now that Logan Paul's out this week. We're just have Punk do a call-out promo there. Okay, so I think there's a morale one surely, right?
Imagine.
Damn. Is it there's somewhere where I can see morale. I can see the shifts here, but is there one that I can see like who's pouting easily? All right. So I'm thinking about GM interference on this show to try to help somebody out, basically. So Stax is upset. We haven't really been, using them since he got here, but we got some plans. Wendy Chu is still upset. We'll kind of navigate that. If she goes, she goes. She's just kind of a wild card right now while we try to book women's promos. Okay, so Logan Paul needs to rest for pre-match physio. I do want that. So let's go ahead. We're going to start this out by having CM Punk call out Logan Paul. Restart that feud. And then I'm deciding, I guess we'll just put them in a match. Hope it goes level 4. If it doesn't, they'll finish at level 3. Brooks is technically at risk here, so maybe we do a call out to take care of that. And also, I don't want to forget, Canada, you said it best. Actions do have consequences. You did use the best offense, but I was sitting on a double cost card. So we're going to hit that back. And we're also at the end of the year. These cards are going to be flying. We talked about it last episode. I think I'm going to sit on everything else. Injury Rehab 1. I could use one on Brutus Creed this week. We'll see if I want to get the Creed brothers cooking a little bit. The other decision, though, I have to make is right now, if I do the tag title match as it sits, and visually I'll show it here, it would be all heels. But this is one of those situations, look, this is a scenario, we all do it at times, where we want to build the story. We're not necessarily worried about the game metric, but this is going to be something that grades bad as it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn one of these guys, and I'm going to turn Kane face this week. It's going to be one face and one heel versus two heels. It's not going to be the greatest, but then we'll turn Gunther later to then, in theory, build out a Mania feud off of whatever the hell happens in that tag team match. So Kane is going to become a happy boy. these things I'm going to leave because Logan Paul needs to sit this week. I don't want to have my world title match without any level to it. Chad Gable, Brooks Jensen, I would like to have them level 4. We know that's blowing off. So now let's start getting some matches in here. So Channing Stacks. So I had a plan for him. This also throws that off too. You know what? We're gonna go and CM Punk, Logan Paul blind. Because we're gonna have a very important promo from Channing Stacks Lorenzo. And unfortunately, there's no way for me to do this without spoiling what the promo is gonna be. So sorry. But some things are going on right now. Oh, I did class change. I was like, what do you mean I can't do it? All right. So that's happening. So I'm going to put, let's see how I want to maneuver. I might put CM Punk against Eddie. And then if I get a feud, just make a triple threat at the pay-per-view. It's face-face, though, but those guys have enough going on. I should be able to put a stip on that and get 3 stars, I would think. Bailey is still dying. We might have to risk her. Let's do women's tag. And then Trick is without a feud. Do we have somebody for Trick? So this is where potentially we bring Brutus back. This is where I potentially could make a signing this week to get that clearance. Ludwig Kaiser's in with Julius Creed. Uncle Howdy's in with Giovanni Vinci. I could put that on the card, but Howdy's at risk for injury. So we're going to do a look at free agents here because Superstars GM I don't really need right now. I think I am going to use my network special this week. I feel like this show is going to be kind of lacking. So I feel like the network special, it's one of 2 strategies. You're either going when you feel really good or when you're feeling really bad. I think this show is going to lack, so I want the hit to be less. So I'm not too buried going into pay-per-view. We've got 4 match stipulation cards, so I don't really need Forged in Fire. So let's come over here. This would be, I'd have enough to sign and make things go. This might be a dumb idea, but I'm doing it. Male.
Sound
Level
like you're
20.
possessed by Stacks there. I'm fucking doing it.
Hey, Stacks. Yeah. It's because those damn shower thoughts, man. I just can't something about GMO with the shower, so now I'm just half Italian. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
You have to.
Oh, it won.
Love. Dude, love.
God. Oh, I'm torn. So, I had Dude Love in season 1. Shane O'Mac just sounds like a fun meme play. Superstar Billy Graham is dope, but probably not the choice. Umanga is there. Shane's got the stamina, but Umanga. And I could do, because I think Trick is a fighter. So I could go Umaga and then go Trick versus Umaga right off rip. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah, dude.
So we're going to go 2 weeks, so I have the ability to negotiate.
Umanga.
Umanga. Dude, fuck yeah. That's sweet. That's sweet. All right, so Trick. That'll get rolling. And then we need one more match here, so this is just kind of finding bodies that can fight and then figure out the order. So we're going to do... Yeah, I mean, it's got to be these 2. So Kaiser and Creed. They're both heel, so this is going to go in the middle. I think this can main because this is face-face. Last man standing being a low stamina cost is interesting. We're gonna do extreme rules though for the specialty of Umanga.
Umanga.
And then we're gonna do the classic tables play for this. And I think we're rolling. Here. We'll get a pre-match physio, which will get put on someone. Kane will be upset about not doing the TV title match, but we've got him super happy with the other stuff we did. He can live. Yeah, he can live. Creed Brothers will be fully together at Survivor Series. Where they have a match, I don't know. Bailey might get hurt, but if she gets hurt, then we'll just do Tegan Nox Xylee singles match, blow off their feud, and maneuver. I think we're good. Send it in.
Send her in. Veto Star applied, but what happens when... Hello?
This would probably be better for you, though, because then you block double costs if it didn't work.
So that doesn't make any sense. It said next week's show, and this is next week. And I made sure it said next week because while you guys were booking, I panicked and I Googled power cards in 2K24, and I looked up and it says next week. So I don't know. We'll have to take a look. Maybe what the fuck do you want, Theodore?
He
rattled me the first time. He knows now. Fuck.
It could end up being a good thing though, because if it blocks double cost,
we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see what
happens. If it blocks nothing, then that's a problem.
That is really strange. Anyways, hey, something come up. I can't have Kevin Owens taking part in this your next show. Sorry about that. Okay, I guess it's official. He wants to run a main event. I'm gonna say okay. Sure thing. Sounds great. Raquel Rodriguez wins the title and then goes, "Oh, can I have 2 weeks off?"
Ooh.
Damn. Which means both women, because she has the tag belts and the solo belt now, so that'll take out pretty much all the women at the pay-per-view. We got work to do, honey. It's okay. I can send you to a spa or something. Oh my god. Here we go. Let me holler at you, playa. Hey there again, Xavier. Been watching the progress of SmackDown.
Wow, back-to-back weeks.
Damn, he's just blowing up your phone. That's crazy.
I better not have
living in that head rent.
I better not have a confusing commissioner goal.
You're living one of those like movies or TV shows where you just keep waking up and it's the same day every single
literally
time.
All right, he wants to be the podium, blah 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 blah. Do not book your most popular specialist this week. And I get, oh baby. Okay. Who's my most popular specialist? That's Macho. Man. That's okay. He kind of needs the week off anyways. I'll give it to him. But in the main event, Randy Orton wants to face Dawkins. I'll give it to him. We'll blow this off at the pay-per-view. Make this one a tables match. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. In the Rob off.
Hell yeah.
Rob off.
We're gonna get Robbie. And I think I will. I really wanted Kevin Owens to be here so he can cut his promo, but I guess Omos is going to have to respond. And if it doesn't move up a level, we're going to have to take this feud into Mania, no matter if I have to make another triple threat if SmackDown does win the Royal Rumble. Although, I guess technically Omos could win the Royal Rumble if he's in. He is not the world champion. So, interestingly enough, okay, there's a call out. He will respond, and we'll see if we can blow that one off. What else do we want to do? I think we're going to make a feud going right here against Joe Coffey and Paragon J. Pierce. Actually, I might throw this one in a fatal four-way to see if anything kicks off. Nope, I lied to you.
Liar!
You're a liar! Loser!
You're a loser!
I'm going to throw Jerry Hat-Trick into this match as well. See if anything kicks off between anybody. Hopefully Paragon J. Pierce and Joe Coffey get it going. And we are going to book... Gosh. I need another match. The Rob off. Randy Orton needs that this week. What else we got here? Boston Connor wants me to interfere on his behalf. might do that. The new tag champions, baby, Rich Horikawa and Boston Connors. It's easy when you look at the letters. Can go up against the Thai. Ooh. We won't throw the tag titles on that. And actually, we are going to help out Boston Connor. Unfortunately for The Rock, he's just here. And actually, if this goes up to level 2, I might be in my right mind to blow it off at the pay-per-view with a steel cage. So if that does happen, keep your eyes on the lookout. For the call-out side of things, or promo side of things rather, we are going to get Macho Man calling out The Rock going the other way around. Does that actually... Oh, shit. It doesn't count. So maybe we have to go get somebody else for Ty Schmidt, baby. It's all about the talents. It's all about who you know. Chosen. Although Trent Shaw's right here. I kind of want to go established again, but these rookies are just calling our names. Let's take a look at the rookies. Let's take a look one more time. Okay, nobody really good. I'm going to move up to the established stars. Dominant, no, I need a face. I should have set it to face. That's okay, I can do that right now. Or we can just look for a renowned superstar, which we're going to.
Ooh, Johnny Gargano.
Shinsuke.
Del Toro. I can flip anybody else up here. I could get Braun Breaker and flip him. Or just have him team up with the Druid. Decisions. I think we're going to pull Cody and get Johnny Gargano.
Gargano.
For 2 weeks.
The Gargster.
And see if we want to sign him again. We'll do that. That's a good replacement for The Rock. Gargantuous going up on callouts. We will get these two boys actually have been sitting for a pretty minute. I think we'll let these two guys breathe. The Rob off is going to wait till the pay-per-view. But we are going to get Strowman and Angel. Oh, man, this might have to be for the pay-per-view, man. I don't know. That should also end a feud. I mean, I know Steel K, but like, come on. If you put a cast
Someone's dying.
Yeah,
Feud's over.
we're going to make this one falls count anywhere, baby. Because we do have to deal with that. Rey Mysterio is going to call out the bisexual Undertaker. Omos is calling out Kevin Owens. And The Rock is going to call out Macho Man. Okay. 2 Extreme, Health Spas, pre-match physios. We can't use these, right? This week before pay-per-view. I'm going to wait for a better week to use Network Specialist. Get School 3 we will use on. Might get Robert Roode to 15. Raquel would definitely get to 10. Indy would get to 15. I might do Indy to change the class. The Rock would shoot way up. Same with Paragon J. Pierce, baby. Oh, you know what?
Paragon J. Pierce is going to gain 30 XP.
I like him too much.
Ooh.
It's either The Rock. No, I gotta give it to The Rock.
20. Get a second
Wow.
specialty.
Could go to level 20.
A lot of good options.
But Kevin Owens, the
Imagine
tank
trading for Paragon J. Pierce and just squandering him.
We're not squandering him. He's got his opportunities. He's got
Paragon
to
J. Pierce wants
He's
to go to
gotta show out.
WCW.
Wish I hadn't have gotten traded 7 times.
Well, that's his problem now. We could get our commercial ads, get that special guest referee, but I don't think I want to spend any more money yet. I'm nervous about next week with double costs. So, Randy Orton's in the main event. We got everything to go, and locking it in.
Boom.
Oh no.
My
Titan-
contract is up.
Let's see.
I do declare I deserve a raise.
Yes.
A raise quite trite.
Indeed. Yeah, we're gonna lowball you, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, he takes it
He
like the
takes it.
good,
Yeah.
like the good
Ooh,
diggy is.
ad
Ooh,
agency.
currently charging 10K. Has the
Ooh.
potential to gain us new fans.
the WCW gamble.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo! Uh-oh.
Ali
there someone else?
me nothing but losses.
Wow.
He wants a
There's
job
someone
or
else on your roster.
Just, have you ever thought about simply just beating them?
right?
I want to keep them happy.
Yeah. I mean, you could still
So,
have like Ali call him out or something while Taker fights anybody else.
actually, I'm just gonna tell him to forget it. I'll take the morale hit.
Take a hike, buddy.
There we go. He'll be all right. He's a big boy. Schedule a run-in on one of your champions. That's gonna give us a contract negotiation. But these don't carry over though to next season, right?
No cards do, so you'd have to use it pretty quick for that one.
Immediately.
Well, who do I need 4 weeks
So
for?
Ali, Taker, Booker
Okay.
T. Booker T wouldn't need all 4, but
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure if I did do it, it'd be
yeah.
the juice would be worth the squeeze. Ooh. Network 5. Thinking. Might do some commercial ads, I think. Because that's advertisement. Yeah. And then the next one is, okay.
Boom.
Now we got commercials over here at WCW. We've
Congratulations.
upgraded. Yeah. All right. A little bit of TLC. Let's get schooled. All right. And let's book our card and then we'll get going here. All right. So. We're gonna do some call outs here. Who's better on the mic? Dang it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have them call out them. We gotta get this. We gotta get these rivalries going. So hopefully we can get that higher. What else do we got? This will get resolved next week. The tag feud. I think I'm gonna blow off the tag feud with the ladies as well next week. So you guys will have a couple spoilers here. Stardust and Triton will get blown off but I need to use some cards on Stardust. So we gotta take care of that in a minute. And then who else? I guess that's really about it in the meantime. So let's see if I can't get Booker T and Chuck McWagon up, I guess. Never thought I'd say, but here we are. It's a wild time at WCW. Nathan Frazier. We got a new jobber coming into the mix.
Here's you.
What?
Nathan Frazier.
Yeah.
When you have the roster I do, Nathan Frazier's just another peasant. I'm gonna make him. I don't really have any more faces or any more heels, so we're gonna have to bite the bullet. He's just gonna fight Good Times Grimes. This card might be abysmal, which is something we never do at WCW. AJ Hawk is gonna have to fight against Darius Butler. Like, this is just an insane. I have so many faces. Like, everyone here's a good guy. Like, it's literally Andre and Roman. I know. Turn some heads. We're gonna have Blair Davenport fight. And I'm gonna have her go. Carry Rush and re-rip. We'll put a title on the line. We'll see. Shake things up a tit. Alright, so that's definitely our main event. Gosh. You know what? That's probably the best route, I think, if you guys stay. But we'll put a stipulation on it. We'll do a tables match. And that should be an okay curve. Last thing, Coop up. Can Stone Cold needs Gosh, I have to schedule a run-in on one of my champions this week. Gosh, that's gonna tank my curve, I think.
Want to switch it to Blair? You're running in on Carry Rush. If you're doing it for the goal, they got to attack Blair.
Oh, okay. Good call. Thank you. Yeah. Gosh, and then we need last thing. We need. I don't think we can sign anybody. So Austin's just gonna have to go this pay-per-view with no rivalry, but we're just gonna keep on pushing them in that popularity. Alright, so I think that's all good. Now we got some things to take care of on this end. So injury rehab 3, so this is gonna get Stardust back down to 1 week. And then I bought a card last week to give me some extra insurance, and then boom, Stardust is back. So now we can all watch that Stardust Triton rivalry match next week. Get schooled, we need 5 ring XP really quickly. Can I just keep pushing Triton? But then I don't want you guys to get him next season. If I invest in my boy. So I'm just gonna keep pushing post.
Pushing post, pushing P. That's still a thing? Remember when that was a thing?
Maybe not. Actually, you know what? I am gonna use it on Triton.
Pushing
Screw
T.
it. He's up to level 7. Alright. Alright. And then select an opposing brand, reduce the length of the contract. Oh man. Someone's about to get... It's only reducing it by 1 week. I'm gonna go... I think I'm gonna go ECW for this one, because I think I have something else for SmackDown.
Bang, bang.
Network special, yes, because this week might be rough. And then... I can't even use this on him this week, so he got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do sold out on him.
Easy.
Boom.
Didn't want power cards anyway.
Please.
Hit me with limited stock too.
I might.
Veto Rando.
Ooh.
Hit me with scouted too.
Nah, I gotta wait. I'm just kidding. You're going in a 2-bit arena. I'm just kidding.
Hit me with pocket sand. Nice.
I feel like that card's just kind of worthless down. I don't know. Unless you had signed somebody for Mania, but I don't know. All right. I think that's it. I think for next week I'll probably use this or save it for the week after when everyone's just drained. So I think serious drainage. I think that's it. This is gonna be a rough one, but who cares?
All right, nothing's going to be as rough as this because AI Raw's kicking us off. And despite building a feud, Karrion Kross is not going to fight his feud. He's going to fight R-Truth for the United States Championship. And R-Truth wins the title in a 4-star match. So, I mean, it ended up being a good match.
4-star opener?
Brave the Dark, raising money for charity. And they get 3,000 fans for doing so. Asuka taking on Shayna Baszler in the second match of the night. Asuka gonna get the victory in a 3-star match. Pat McAfee calls out Joe Gacy, and I feel like they're copying SmackDown's logic of Pat McAfee keeps calling out Joe Gacy. Joe Gacy's not out here. People are like, what the hell's going on? Gimmick infringement. Drew Gulak says, I'm gonna finally have a match because I've been cutting promos for 27 weeks, and I'm gonna win that match, damn it. 3 stars over Josh Briggs, rivalry level 4. Finn Balor comes, man, Finn Balor struggling on the self promos. Prayers up to him. But who hasn't been struggling is poorly drawn Finn Balor as he tries to hang on to his world title against John the Fish Herman in a tables match. And John
let him off the hook.
Damn. 4 stars in the main, level 3 on the feud. Then we slide over to ECW. And a lot of chaotic schmaz here, but damn it, we find a way. CM Punk comes to the ring, and he starts talking about how he wants Logan Paul at Survivor Series. He wants to handle Logan Paul at Survivor Series. And Eddie Guerrero comes out in his lowrider, and he lets CM Punk know, look, you can't sleep. You can't sleep on Logan Paul. He's the real deal. And CM Punk said, the only thing I saw was you sleeping backstage. And it started a brawl between these two to kick off the show. And Eddie put CM Punk through a table, 2 stars face-face. So the tag feud's probably going to do better than that. I thought a stipulation would save it despite face-face. No rivalry here, though, so we will probably do Punk and Logan Paul at the pay-per-view, I believe. But then Channing Stacks Lorenzo comes out to the ring. And he says, look, I tried. I really tried. I tried to do this thing with Tony D'Angelo, the Don himself. And when we found out we was in the season 2 draft, we was both so excited. And Tony told me, he said, Stacks, I got you. No matter where we go, I'm going to make sure you're right there with me. And when ECW selected Tony D'Angelo, I thought he put in a good word. I thought he put in a good word, and Stacks would also be extreme. But that didn't happen. They picked other people, and all of a sudden I ended up on World Championship Wrestling. And you know what? I didn't pout. I didn't put my head down. I lifted myself up, and I won. I won their World Championship. I beat the best that WCW had to offer. And when I'm at the top of the world, when I got their World Championship, what happens? That's when Tony D'Angelo wanted me. That's when he talked to Ted DiBiase and said, hey, go get Stacks, bring him over to ECW. You took my world title because I had to let it go to come on this godforsaken brand and watch you give the love that you were supposed to be giving to me. You gave it to some punk named Brooks. And sure enough, you lost week after week after week, and you finally got the chance to taste success, and it went right to your head, and you expected Stacks to fall in line. I'm here to tell you right now, Channing Stacks stands for no other man than Channing Stacks. Tony D'Angelo, I'm coming for you, and I'm coming for the television championship. And then following that up, we got women's tag team action. Bayley and Xia Li taking on Becky Lynch and Tegan Knox. Bayley probably going to get hurt here. We'll see. Becky and Tegan get the win. 2 stars there. Level 2, no injury. So I guess technically we got the curve. And then Chad Gable comes to the ring, and he's laughing, man. He's just giggling up a storm. he tries to shoosh, but he's like, shoosh. He's like that. He's like, hey, I kind of like that Stacks dude, man. That Stacks dude's pretty funny. He nailed it. New Necklace Gang sucks, dude. They've sucked since day one. They've never won anything, man. Like, okay, cool, you got new necklaces, but what's it matter? So, you know what? Look, you guys aren't getting the tag titles. Tony's probably going to lose the television title. He was lucky to get the damn thing in the first place. So, by the way, Brooks, you're taking an L at Survivor Series too, because I'm going to take you out and finish our business once and for all too. And then Ludwig Kaiser versus Julius Creed in a random match between two heels that sparked a rivalry randomly on a week while I was trying to bury him on the card. And so now that buried rivalry is level 2. Maybe someone turns at some point. Maybe I just throw away a steel cage and get some extra fans out of it. We'll see. And then the big red machine comes out. And he lifts his arms up. The crowd's booing, man. They're booing. You know, they beat Uncle Rico. No one likes Kane. No one likes Gunther. They took down Uncle Rico, damn it. And then Kane raises his hands. And when he brings them down, rather than fire, candy falls from the sky. And it's little cinnamons because they're red and fire. And the ECW crowd, they love cinnamon candy more than a grandfather or a grandmother does. So they got that little cinnamon hard candy sucking away, and they start cheering for Kane, man. They start believing in Kane. And the question is, will they someday believe in Gunther? Then the main event, Trick Williams goes out to the ring, grabs Mike, and says, man, you know, I was part of the bragging rights steal. Me, Gunther, Stacks. I see Gunther become a tag team champion. Apparently Stacks gets a shot at the television title. What the hell have I gotten? I was the most popular of those guys that came over. And I get a match with Eddie, which was great, but nothing since. And all of a sudden, Ted DiBiase grabs the mic and says, well, I got a surprise for you because it's an Extreme Rules match, and it's you versus our newest acquisition, Umanga. And Umanga comes to the ring, and Trick Williams gets lifted up for the Samoan spike, gets out of it, hits the trick knee, and a shock victory. 3.5 stars. Unfortunately, though, no rivalry.
And over on SmackDown, gotta follow that up. We gotta follow up Channing Stacks' complete heel turn, shocking the world.
It hurts.
It hurts. I don't even know. The people of SmackDown are just looking on in awe. But opening it up, we have a show to run. Braun Strowman says he's gonna put the SmackDown on Angel, and if not here tonight, he's ending this one, possibly in a casket at Survivor Series. Who wins this? If I click on the actual game, who wins this? Braun Strowman making a statement, but who's going to hell at Survivor Series? The last Survivor Series with Nathan Frazier had to survive Gunther. It was the thumbnail, but who will survive this one? And over on the call-out side of things, Omos finally comes down to the ring on a week Kevin Owens is not allowed to come out, and he says, you want respect? You want my respect just because you've been a champion and half of the pay-per-views you weren't even there? He goes, you can't even beat someone my size. He goes, if you want respect, I don't respect anyone under 7 feet tall. You beat Damon Kemp, Damon Uso. How tall is he? 5'10"? Same with Carmelo Hayes. Probably the shortest guys on the roster. He says, you haven't faced anybody my size. He goes, well, Damon Priest, he's actually pretty tall, but not as tall as me. And he says, come Survivor Series, our level 3 feud will come to an end, and I will have the Universal title around my giant waist. And in the mid-card, Joe Coffey and Paragon J. Pierce going up against new signing, Jerry Hattrick. Kind of old, kind of has that Ric Flair vibe. He's cruising, he's wheeling and dealing. And who's going to take this one home? Hopefully it's Joe Coffey. Pulling up a Joe, but we do get the rivalry wanted. Joe Coffey, Paragon J. Pierce going up against each other. And again, Rey Mysterio with the better promo skill says, Bisexual Undertaker, you're not really responding to me either. The Bisexual Undertaker actually has been responding via postal mail service, but the letters just aren't getting to Rey Mysterio because he doesn't have his right address on the return cards. So How are you supposed to know? And in the mid card, Johnny Gargantuous going up, tag teaming with the Druid himself, Ty Smith. He said, I needed a new partner. The Rock is too busy. Please come help me. Going up against Boston Connor and Rich Orikawa. See it? You see the name, you can say it. Shocking the world themselves by winning the tag team titles this week. Boston Connor crawling with his tail between his legs saying, Xavier Woods, can you please interfere with us in our match? We're scared to lose. He really is terrified of losing to his buddy Ty. So we do come down to the ring for Boston Connor and Rich Orikawa. It's there so I could see it. And it starts a little rivalry. Okay, we'll take that, especially going in to Mania. We kind of want a tag feud. So obviously we can't end this one unless we do end it in a steel cage next week. We'll see how much Gargano wants. The Rock calling out the submission match didn't go anywhere. Macho Man choked out The Rock AO. But The Rock says, you know what you can't choke out? The smell. And it smells like The Rock is going to have a victorious Survivor Series. And will this one be over? Will it be another steel cage? Probably not, because I have double cost on the line. So we'll see what we can do. Maybe. The only other thing I can think of with that is that Teddy hit me with a card, and that's what canceled out. But we're not sure.
Crazy
this
timing.
is the first.
Yeah.
In the main event, Dawkins and Randy Orton have been feuding for weeks. Weeks, I tell you. And at Survivor Series, this one will also come to an end. Possibly in an Intercontinental title match, because the boys up top there, The Rock and Macho, only have a level 1 feud. Might stick a level 4 in there. 4 in there to
Have a fatal
boost that match
four-way.
rating up. Little fatal 4-way. Randy Orton's RKO's Dawkins through a table for 3.5 stars. We'll take it.
Over on WCW, we got jobber Nathan Frazier against Cameron Good Times Grimes, and he easily defeats it. Oh, swing and a miss though on the match being entertaining for the fans. But what is actually entertaining for the fans, Muhammad Ali, Post Malone, both 5 out of 5s on the mic. Mac, Timu Taker, and his brother Regular Taker with
Which
a
one's
beautiful
which?
promo. We don't know. The rivalry grows. And AJ Hawk going up against his former tag team on SmackDown, Darius
Butt Hawk.
Butler. The Butt Hawks butt heads here on WCW.
Oh,
And
wow.
AJ Hawk comes away with a big victory, and a rivalry is birthed. And then, the rivalry grows! The Takers finally do something productive. They talk some smack back to Ollie and Post. They said, Post Malone, we don't like your big nipples. And that really... So Post Malone is currently writing a new song that's going to be a diss track for the Takers. And then, in a battle for the ages, Booker T goes up against Chuck McWagon. Can Chuck McWagon be McSwaggin? No. Oh, rivalry grows to level 2. Not bad. And then the Texas Rattlesnake, you son of a bitch, comes out. Gets 3 more popularity, so we need to get him in a rivalry for WrestleMania. And then we have a run-in scheduled because I am a slut for the GM card this week. So Blair Davenport, Kerry Rush, Rhea Ripley are all going to mix it up in a title match, but Tiffany Stratton's going to run in. Who's going to come away with it?
Woo!
Rhea Ripley takes the title and benefits from the Tiffany Stratton run-in.
Right for our rundowns. ECW, Eddie Guerrero, CM Punk kick it off in a 2-star match. Face there. Thought they would still do better with tables, but it didn't happen. Eddie gets the victory. 2 stars for the women's tag match. Tegan Knox and Becky Lynch get the win over Bayley and Xia Li. Julius Creed, 1 star over Ludwig Kaiser. Rivalry does go to level 2, and in the main event, unfortunately, didn't get feud started here. Might try again at Survivor Series. We'll have to see. Trick Williams takes down Umaga in an Extreme Rules match. Call outside. Chad Gable gets Rivalry with Brooks Jensen level 4. I know I don't normally talk about the non-call promos, but man, Stacks not with new Necklace Gang. He feels betrayed by his old buddy Tony D'Angelo. We'll have to see what happens there, man. This sucks. Over on SmackDown, 3.5 stars. Braun Strowman over Angel Garza. I have no idea. Garza. Rivalry's level 4. I don't know why the fuck I just did all that. That was unfortunate. But Strowman and Garza, I might put myself in the casket with whoever loses the match.
What is this episode? I screwed up that thing in the beginning.
Oh man. Joe Coffey wins the triple threat match over Geriatric and Paragon J. Pierce. 1-star match. Coffey and star rivalry. 1.5 stars. Rich Orikawa had to stare right at the letters, and Boston Connor get the win over Fuck!
Yeah, boy.
Damn it, Jardy Gargano.
Gargano.
Schmidt. Dream Interference was it's a good thing we don't have to book another show. Randy Orton takes down Dawkins in a 3.5 star main event tables match. Good job. Call out. The Rock calls out Savage for level 1. Mysterio calls out Priest for level 3. And Omos talks about how tall he is to Kevin Owens to get to level 3. Fuck, I gotta do 2 more shows. WCW, Cameron Grimes takes down lower mid Carter. I deserve at least that. Nathan Frazier. 1.5 stars for Grimes. AJ Hawk. Oh, fuck!
You didn't like mine?
I thought it was the same. Defeats Darius Butler, 1 star, 1 level rivalry. Booker T takes down Chuck McWagon, 1.5 stars, level 2 on the feud. In the main event, Tiffany Stratton runs in on Blair Davenport. Rhea Ripley is your new women's champion in a 2.5 star match. Tag team calls, the double down works. Muhammad Ali and Post Malone in their feud with the Takers is at level 3. Stone Cold cutting the self promos, waiting for his next feud. I'm way too jumpy, man. R-Truth, your new United States champion over Karrion Kross. I don't know, maybe they let Nick Nosedive go. They finally listened to Canada. Asuka gets the win over Shayna Baszler, 3 stars. Drew Gulak, 3 stars over Josh Briggs. That rivalry goes level 4. And then poorly drawn Finn Balor, 4-star victory over John the Fish Herman. Their rivalry goes level 3 in the tables match. And Pat McAfee just wants Joe Gacy to notice him. Their rivalry is level 3. For Raw, 110 rating score. They're going to get 41,000 fans, $113,000. ECW, a 101 rating score. We use the other fan bonus to salvage us here with the network special. 42,000 fans, $154,000. For Smack Diddly Down, 101 rating score, 26,000 fans, and $179,000. And finally, WCW, 94 rating score. They also use network special to lessen the hit. 35,000 fans, $189,000. Pre-match physio coming my way for the commissioner goal. And we get the I Know a Guy for our signing, so we'll have the ability to make one more chaotic week where I just search a bunch of times, which will probably happen on a week I got my money right. Over on SmackDown, contract negotiation, 4-week extension, and a 4-week extension to WCW as well for the respective goals. And there are the standings going into Survivor Series. Canada is up 14,000 fans on me. I am up 27,000 fans on Cheek. And Cheek is up about 70,000 fans on Teddy Long, who's still in 2 trophy gang.
Ooh. That's bad timing.
It is.
All right, let's see who. God bless. I don't know who it hit. All right, so Kane is upset that he didn't get his title shot, but we did other things. Wow, that went down a lot more than I thought. Thank God we did the other things. He's neutral, so we're fine, but he went from smile with teeth. Huh.
That's neutral.
All right. Bailey wants time off. That's fine. We were booking her with 0 stamina. She can have some rest. I can focus on the other women's feud. That's fine. We're going to talk to Umaga first on the contract side of things. 108K. We're going to try to lowball him. If he says no, we might let him go just because the feud with Trick didn't pop. He takes it. And then we got the Creed Brothers. And we're probably going to lowball these guys. So we did the trade. Julius Creed got into a random feud I didn't expect. And then Brutus is just now back from injury, so I'm going to lowball both of them. They take it. So we got lucky there, and I about peaked. We don't peak here. You got to wait till the next episode to see what happens if Kane fights in a match, because up next is Survivor Series. And I'm going to go ahead. I'll do my outro first here as we pull the standings back up. This is going to be an interesting show. My money is tight. We just had those 3 contract extensions. We expanded our roster to get ready for the Rumble. That's the downside of it. So I probably have the ability to do 2 specialty matches, but I do know just off memory, I have a tables match boost. So my thinking is one of my main matches is a tables match, and I think I have an Extreme Rules as well. So I might do those 2 matches, try to bookend the card with a 5-star on top and bottom, and then just kind of take whatever I can get in the middle for this show. So not a punt, but also not the best play call out of my offense. We'll see what happens and, navigate through. Canada, I'm going to go to you. I don't know why I thought you were about to be the first book for the pay-per-view. I was kind of hoping you were. We don't know what's going to happen for you. You may be in a tight money situation, or to your theory that makes sense, it could be that Teddy Long happened to use a card and it blocked that. But obviously a little bit of mystery for SmackDown going into pay-per-view. How do you manage that?
That's kind of the only thing I'm thinking of is Teddy hit me with something, and I'm going to have to deal with the double cost of each show. So, again, complain to Cody in the comments if we don't get to book a casket match because of it. But,
oh, shit.
Wow.
True.
We'll see what we can do. We got some money, unlike you. I just saw that you only had 80 grand there after.
Yeah, I dropped it down in those negotiations.
Yeah, I don't know who we got to negotiate with, and it makes me a little nervous. But on the other side of things, we're still in first. We still have a fairly comfy lead. So I'm just going to keep rocking and keep doing what Letdown does and stay in first.
I respect it, Cheek. I'm going to go to you. Couple big tag team dudes. And as a guy that loves tag team wrestling, I mean, we've got Post and Muhammad Ali against the Takers. We've got the Rhodes Crew against Giant Rain. And we've got some other surprises looking to sprinkle in. How's WCW feeling going into the pay-per-view and getting ready for the Rumble?
I feel really good. I have a lot of level 4 rivalries. Like you said, I have the 2 tag teams on the male side. 2 tag team matches on the male side, that is. And then I'm going to have a 3rd tag team match because the ladies have a level 4 rivalry as well. So there will be 3 tag team matches on the card next week. And we got a few other fun ones planned too. So be sure to come back. But I feel good. I have a lot of stamina and injury cards in the back pocket on the back side of Survivor Series. So I feel pretty good coming down the home stretch.
Yeah, this is a chaotic time because after this show, it's 4 weeks in Mania, and there's a couple exceptions, but for the most part, every power card needs to get used by show 23 or 24. So we are all gonna probably be just blitzing each other for the next handful of weeks. So if you enjoy chaos and anarchy, I think it's a great time to be in the channel because we got Survivor Series. We got the home stretch to Mania, but before that, after Survivor Series, is our Royal Rumble special. We'll talk about it really in depth during Survivor Series, I'm sure during the matches, but at the core of it, we're each going to pick 10 superstars. Each season we do this. Whoever wins the match, they get a protected pick in the next season's draft, and then pending what they do with the winner, they can earn 2 or 3 protected picks, pending how they want to choose to manage pushing a certain superstar versus pushing the game logic to get to the top of the standings. So it is getting intense in a hurry. If you haven't already, just take a peek. Take a little peek anytime you're at this point in the video, if you haven't subscribed, we just hit, the day of recording, we hit 1,500, which is awesome, incredible. So thank you to everybody that's been part of that 1,500. And now we start the push for 2K. So let's build it up. Hit that button if you haven't. And we will see you in the next video. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Toodles. Libas.